gets significantly easier from here. Shot clock again under 5. Yates the scoop, no, but there's Steinbach, the offensive rebound.
They do a great job on.
The numbers would back that up. Martinelli cut off on the baseline. Here's Tyler Kropp, the freshman, and it's blocked away by Frank Kepnog as Singleton misses the layup. Here's Diallo the other way around Martinelli, no, and another offensive rebound. This time it's Kepnog.
Get the stop.
Among the worst three-point shooting teams in the league. Now the turnover. Martinelli on the break, takes it in, blocked away from behind. It's out of bounds. It will stay with Northwood away again. Here's Green. Northwestern with numbers if they hurry. Green tries to throw it down, cannot get it to go. It rolls out of bounds. It will be
talk at the shoot-around. Who is going to play hard? That's going to be the big difference in the game.
Yates on the fadeaway, left it well short. Again, the offensive rebound, Steinbach.
Smashing that glass.
Wildcats have missed their last 6 from the field after starting 2 of 2. Had a hard time getting shots to the rim. Here's Martinelli for 3. Here's Kropp. Trying to work his way in on Steinbach. Goes to the hook that doesn't go. Offensive rebound that time for Nick Martinelli.
And are exceptionally good at the offensive boards.
Here's Tucker for 3, and that one goes. Bryson Tucker getting Martinelli there working on Jacob Agnasovic. This is Jaden Reed into the game, and he drains a 3. Kimari Peterson into the game for Washington. Now on the drive, it's knocked away from Diallo, and it will stay as a season high for the Cats. Oh, and Washington gets it in. A breakdown defensively, and Agnasovic able to lay it in. Points. He misses his first offering, and here's Diallo the other way for the Huskies. That one rims off. Another offensive rebound for Washington. Kepnog, but he stepped out of it. It's the biggest point of emphasis for Chris Collins today when he was talking with his team. May not have registered. Page on the receiving end of the...
Or do you deal with the shooter in the corner?
AJ Bandequit in there for the Huskies. Inside Steinbach, easy 2.
Nice pass by the freshman.
Pass that Cheravito wasn't able to handle, and a rare turnover for Northwestern. They averaged the fewest in the country. Agnasovic through the lane. And a
timeout. Now they've gone to man-to-man. Got the Wildcats a little bit confused.
Cheravino, shot clock at 2. Jordan Clayton puts it up and hits. Steinbach had it blocked away there by Page. Here's Reed on the move, and Jaden Reed lays it in. Now Page. Cheravino on the drive, had it knocked.
Traffic and just too many people there.
Bandequit. And we got a foul on the Huskies. It's going to go against Kepnog.
Yep.
Bandequit inside Kepnog. Turnaround does not get.
He's a young man that has a great future for them.
Another block by Kepnog and a held ball. This one will go to Washington.
Little ball screen, big on big. Northwestern did a great job of switching it.
Another offensive rebound. Diallo tips it up and in. There's Martinelli, been reasonably quiet here early on. Page, that rims out, and the rebound to Tucker.
Can chase him. They thought the bigs would be on him, and he'd have a chance to move around.
What a pretty move by Hannes Steinbach.
Again, great hands, great speed.
Martinelli had it knocked away. Yates now West with him. Good hustle play by Jake West. Around. Jake West with the block on Kepnog. Now West the other way. Here's Singleton. Through the lane, off glass, and good.
Second with the technical.
There's Green. A step back inside the arc. Tyler Kropp battling for the board, but it comes to Diallo. Comes to Diallo that did not hit the rim. I don't think he realizes it. He's got to shoot it, and he hits it with the shot clock winding down.
There's no doubt, just he was looking at, instead of looking at the rim, he was looking at the defender.
3 ball from Tucker. Doesn't go. Kept the other way for Washington. 3 ball from Yates that goes. And Northwestern calls timeout.
Part of that. If they can make a little run here, they can get back in the talk of it.
Singleton again.
They need to play him at a 3, then as a 4, and then at times they've even had him be a 5.
Yates gets the roll. Nicely done. Roll in plays is different depending on what position you're playing. Nice hustle by Mandequit going down to the ground. The ball is out of bounds, though, and it will stay with.
I applaud the American Cancer Society, all the people, Coaches versus Cancer, and the coaches and their wives are really, really involved.
Diallo give Northwestern. Page. That's got to get something going offensively. Page inside does just that. Against Penn State, Steinbach barreled into Singleton. No call there. The ball will stay with the Huskies.
So they're Northwestern is
USC for a year and then back this season.
You just see confidence doing it in a lot of different ways, including on the defensive end.
He's done a really good job on Martinelli. There's Yates out of the corner, and Washington is rolled. Minute here, certainly from Northwestern's perspective. Can't lose too much more distance here. Here's Yates. Hits another one. Wesley Yates.
Got a little fadeaway, now the 3 ball, and that really is something that Washington needs if they're going to have a good finish to the season.
Martinelli, that's one of the flip. They have the opportunity if they go fast. And Diallo travel.
They ran a staggered screen on the weak side.
Good defense there from Page. Northwestern will have a shot if they hurry. Here's Reed for 3. Does not go. And the Huskies team in the Big Ten. There's Max Green for Northwestern. The other thing Washington has done is blocked a ton of shots as Trey Singleton.
Got the leading scorer in the country that's struggling, so credit to them.
Another good defensive sequence there from Washington as they knock it away, and Yates hits.
Shot blocking, it's made it tough on Northwestern.
Tying his career high. Steinbach inside and the foul. Hannes against Illinois. Steinbach will try the 3 and hit. Hannes Steinbach having a huge section.
There's been some pretty good teams come into Welsh Ryan that have not dominated them like this, and Washington is a team to be.
The term good vibes with us today. I think the vibes have turned decidedly sour.
Yeah, you can just see it. The body language is not very good, and again, we talked about postseason. They want to get in something that'll show the program is making improvement.
Steinbach the offensive rebound off his own miss.
Really struggle with that.
Page able to clear the board. Here comes Reed. Now Page thought about the 3 inside Martinelli, and Nick Martinelli now 2 assists per game. Cats cranking it up on D, but a nice dump off inside gets knocked away. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Huskies. Yates having a big game, blocked away by Page. Peterson gets it back and left it short, and that'll be a shot clock violation. And now are they saying the Wildcats? That is 9 for Northwestern. That is above their season average. Jacob Agnosovic doesn't get it to go, but a foul on Martinelli pushing off. Very clear quit. And here comes Northwestern the other way. It's West. Corner jumper for Reed doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Martinelli puts it back up and in. Nick Martinelli is short. Offensive rebound at a fresh 20. Here's Peterson on the baseline, and he nearly turned over. Just frenetic here. Oh.
This week we've seen some home teams in the Big Ten make big comebacks, including Friday night.
And Reed tried to get it inside. A foul on Kep.
Needed that one to go to get back into this thing.
Washington has missed its last 9 from the field, and Steinbach ends that with
for the 3.
It's a big sequence there. Northwestern could have cut it to 10. Couple shots in the lane, and now it's back up to 15. Here's Martinelli for 3, and he banks it in
for the Wildcats.
Cheravino for 3, not there. Page the offensive rebound, back up and in, and he's fouled. Game since the final 2 minutes of the first half. Here's Diallo, goes to the fadeaway that doesn't go. Steinbach had Clayton draped all over him.
Playing more confident, more physical. He's got double digits again.
Huskies just one of their last 13 from the field, but Diallo weaving through now has 9. Good team.
And he flips those up, the flipper doodle and the quick shots, but it just seems they've gotten him out of rhythm, and he's just, you got to sit down.
Really upped his production from behind the arc. It's really a staggering difference. Beautiful pass, and Tucker wide open down low. So nice little, and Martinelli clears for the Cats.
Coach Collins thinks Singleton could be a really good defender. He's got the strength, intelligence.
Sheravino's shot was halfway.
I talked about do what you do, but if you get those open threes, you got to make them.
Cats made 12 threes the other night, just 3 tonight. Offensive foul there. Company to be named with. Here's Reed for 3. Got it.
Got to.
Tying that mark. Here's Diallo with a nice runner, and Zoom Diallo's got 11.
They went with a
big hoop to stem the tide from Diallo has been really good. Reed to Page. Tough catch. He's got Kepnog in the air. He can't finish, but he'll go to the line, and that foul on.
But the ball bounced their way.
Diallo's had the ball this entire possession. The shot clock again down at 5, and Diallo hits. That was an unconventional.
Said, I'm going to put it in Diallo's hands. We're going to run ball screens and use this clock.
And Diallo draws the foul from the freshman Singleton.
You go over the screen. That's what I say.
Diallo trying to drive it on West. Now around a screen of his own, and Zoom Diallo has
much better, and he's making a lot of good plays.
Reed was on the way down, was able to shovel it off to Page, who hits the reverse. That's 15. There's Kimari Peterson. Shot clock at 5. Yates for 3. Got it. Wesley Yates.
The next couple weeks, they can get in that contention for NCAA talk.
With a win here, Washington would equal first free throw. You know, it's funny, Danny Sprinkle said, hey, he's going to get 20 no matter what. We just need to make him work for it. He's intent to take some time off the clock, up by 11. Diallo's been the difference maker here lately. Diallo another pull-up, and he continued. Jake West on the move. Here's Sheravino. In on Steinbach, nowhere to go. Spins around and misses, and Yates has been a big story in this game too. 21 points, great defense. Here's Steinbach for 3. Got it.
That guy's pretty good. Freshmen that were 20. I was teaching school and coaching by that time.
Yeah, it is crazy, isn't it? A lot of the international players come in a little bit older. You could possibly ask me. This is my home. This is the place I care about. This is the place that gave me a chance. And he has taken advantage of that chance. And speaking of taking advantage of his chance.
Hey, and a couple turnovers late, but he has played well.
There's Reed for 3. He'd Reed into Kimari Peterson. I don't think he got that off, but doesn't go, and they'll just play on. Here's Reed shuffling it for Page, and he'll go to the struggle mightily. Obviously, their leader, Nick Martinelli, with the worst game he's had this month.
Nights ago to 62. You got to be happy about that, and they're improving as a team the rest of the season.
Their 3rd win in a true road game this year. They improved to 8-2 all time. Okay, talking out what happened there at the end of the game, and cooler heads prevailing. So we'll just make sure that everything goes okay.